Now let us begin. Let us place our awareness in the area of the heart. Take slow, deep breaths. And place awareness in the area of the heart as you're taking these slow, deep breaths. And just imagine these breaths flowing in and out of your heart. Taking these gentle breaths flowing in and out of your heart. Take these breaths as deep as you can and exhale as slowly as you can. Inhale and exhale at a slow, deep pace as you experience these energies around you, and begin to tune into those energies as you take the slow, deep breaths. You are only 0.0001% physical. The rest of you, 99.999%, is energy. See if you can get in touch with that majority of you, the energetic part of you. And just as you take these slow, deep breaths and experiencing them flowing in and out of your heart, you will be in touch with that energetic self of yours. You will tap into the wisdom that is beyond your current conscious knowledge. Slow, deep breaths. Experience these breaths flowing in and out of your heart. If there are any thoughts that are passing through your mind, just be an observer of those thoughts. No need to engage. This 5 minutes is for you to just be an observer. So allow these emotions, allow these thoughts to pass through you, and maintain neutral emotions. Just slow, deep breaths. And imagine these breaths flowing in and out of your heart, breathing a little slower, a little gentler than you normally would. Wonderful. Thank you so much for this 5-minute participation of the heart-focused breathing technique. In the next 5 minutes, we will be talking about the I didn't know that moment. And that moment today, the topic today, is all about overcoming obstacles by embracing the unknown. Now, we've talked about overcoming obstacles before in this program, and there are many ways that you can look at this situation. Today, I want to take a different perspective and lead us to the same area, but a different perspective on how to overcome obstacles by just understanding what your fear is about. If there's any obstacle we come across, it's because we haven't mastered it. That's essentially what it is if we come across an obstacle and we continue to come across the same obstacle, it means we haven't mastered it. We haven't mastered it if we come across a new obstacle. Obviously, we haven't mastered it because we're getting ready to master it or we're learning about it. And we all know that when we master an obstacle, it's a learning and a growth and a development for us. Many of you have been in my programs where I've talked about resilience. Resilience is built. You can build the capacity of resilience. You can build your own resilience capacity simply by challenging yourself, by getting past the point of where your limits are. We talked about the 4 domains of resilience, in my programs. And when you talk about these domains of resilience, one of the ones that we want to be able to master is one in our emotional domain. Because in the emotional domain, when we have these feelings of anger, frustration, those feelings that are unwanted, they cause unnecessary emotional drain. But not only that, they stop us from overcoming these obstacles. So let's talk about the unknown. The unknown is something that you haven't experienced because it is unknown to you. You may have seen somebody else experience something, and then when you look at that, you become a little bit more comfortable, but yet you have not yourself experienced it. One of the things that I tell people, I say, look, you want to change out of your existing rut. You want to change out of your status quo. That's what you said. However, you are afraid of what's unknown out there. And really, if you want to change out of your status quo, you're not going from a known to a known. You're going from a known to an unknown. And this is the key to your understanding. This really clicked for me when I felt anxious about certain things I was doing. I felt really anxious. I almost didn't want to do it. Then I asked myself, am I afraid of the unknown? Is that why I'm experiencing this anxiety? And it's amazing how anxiety can take us over and get us back into what we do know most of. So if we have a life where we have a job, for example, pick an easy example of a job. In this job, we feel sad, or we don't feel fulfilled. We're in the same rut. We have co-workers we don't respect, they don't respect us, that kind of stuff. If we see an opportunity to go into a different job, we are fearful because if that job is exactly the same as this job, it'll be a no-brainer. We'll jump over. So we're going from the known to the known. If that job is something new that you've never tried, you can bet your bottom dollar that you will be thinking about all the things that could go wrong and how secure you are here. So you are really comfortable in the known. You're secure in the known. And what you're afraid of is the unknown. But it's the unknown where your new life is. If you think about it, it's not in the known because the life in your known is something you don't want. So embrace the unknown. So whenever you come across fear and angst, ask yourself, am I really afraid of the unknown? Or is my intuition telling me this is not the right time or the moment or the situation for me to leap into? And the way you discern whether it is anxiety based on the unknown or you're just knowing that it is not the right choice for you is to get back into your heart center. And when you get back into your heart center, that is where you will be able to get some clarity and wisdom and intuition. And if a gentle inspiration comes to you that asks you to think about going into that new unknown, then you know that the unknown is where you're at, that where you need to be. Then it's a matter of you trusting yourself to be able to navigate through the unknown. And of course, once you leap into the unknown, then you've mastered the unknown. You're used to moving in that area. As a matter of fact, you should be inviting the unknown at every moment in your life, because that is where your other life is, the life you haven't experienced yet, the life that is better than this. All right? So that is my sermon on embracing the unknown. Just a philosophical approach next time you feel anxiety. And here's how, in the next practice we do in the next 5 minutes, is how you can get back into your heart center and ask this question: am I fearing the unknown, or is my intuition guiding me differently? So let us place our awareness in the area of the heart. Take slow, deep breaths. Visualize these flowing in and out of your heart. Experience a regenerative emotion such as love, appreciation, peace, gratitude. And just as you take these slow, deep breaths, I want you to just put a smile on your face and just bring forward all the joy, all the experiences you've had that will help you feel joy. And some of you may not even need to bring forward experiences. You may just feel the joy right now, in the moment. Let's just tap into that joy and gratitude. And let's just sit with it. Because in this moment, we are joyful. It doesn't matter what's going to happen in 10 minutes. But in this moment, we are completely happy. So take the slow, deep breaths, experiencing them flowing in and out of your heart, and sit with joy in your heart, smile on your face, and lightness in your body. See if you can sense and be aware of the energy field around you that comprises of the majority of you. See if you can sense the bigger you. See if you can feel that and tap into that. Just be aware that you are bigger than who you think you are. Slow, deep breaths. And experiencing these breaths flowing in and out of your heart. And experience joy, gratitude, appreciation. Slow, deep breaths. Experience joy, gratitude, appreciation. Be mindful that your shoulders are not moving up and down, that you're just taking these gentle, deep breaths and experiencing them flowing in and out of your heart, just very gently, deeply, and with gratitude in your heart. Thank you so much for participating today in Monday Morning Espresso Shot. So lovely to see all of you here, and I've got some comments here that I'm just going to read out. Sue, hello, good afternoon to you, Sue. You're coming from the UK. I hope things are doing okay there. I know that we've had a few Brexit hiccups, so I hope the mood is okay and fine there. Sending you lots of love and hoping that your people have the resilience to manage through this political turmoil a bit there. Hello, Anne, and I believe, Cecile, you're both in Hawaii visiting each other. So good morning to you, extra early morning to you. It's 3 hours behind Calgary time. Thank you, Sue, for responding back. All is good, thank you. And Lou and Will, hugs from Regina. Thank you so much for joining me today. So before we take your questions, feel free to pop in some questions. I do want to let you know for the Ignite members that we do have the replay for Caring Without Draining Your Energy available now. So just log into your portal and you can access that. We also have a new vision board formative video. It's called Self-Love. One of the things that I have found is in the self-love area is where where majority of our diseases are held in place, because we don't love each other, we don't love ourselves, and we can't love ourselves, we can't really do much with our own health because it's tied to self-worth. So I want you to check out the self-love videos, and that's for Shine and Ignite members, of course. For Ignite members, we have the next masterclass or advanced class on May 18th. It's called 3 Pillars for a Profound Mystical Experience, and that's coming up May 18th. And of course, if you're going to join me in person, please join me in June, July in Shasta, Mount Shasta in California, or if you're up for a vacation, December 10 to 17 in the Riviera Maya, beautiful place, Riviera Maya. Join us for that. All right. More information is in your email. Of course, any questions, please do type those in. I've got some coming up. Yes, Cecilia. Thank you, Shamir, for a great philosophy. Yes, we are still together. I'm glad you're visiting each other. That's so wonderful. Lou and Will, I had a meeting Saturday in the morning. Yes, you couldn't make it to the advanced workshop. That's okay. Replays, they're available for you. So thank you so much for your comments. I don't see any questions coming through. So, there might be one more here. Let me just see here. Sue Galloway's a question. Is Shine and Ignite different programs? Actually, it is. The Shine program gives you access to all of these replays. There's over 100 videos of these replays. If you're a Spark member, which is the free membership, you have the replay for this program until Thursday each week, and then you don't get access to any other replays of past videos. You just get this replay, and then when Thursday occurs, you get nothing until Monday, and then you get, so basically you just get the latest replay up until Thursday. The Shine members have access to all the replays that we've done in the past, all the wisdom that we've explored for the past 2-3 years, 2.5 years now. So you've got hundreds of videos there. For Shine members, you also get affirmation videos that I create. In these affirmation videos, there's a little guided meditation, and then you watch a video that has some affirmation statements on different topics. So, and then there's a closing guided meditation. So Shine members have access to affirmation videos and all the replays of Espresso Shot. So those are 2 different programs. And then Ignite has all of that access, plus a monthly masterclass webinar. So the one we did this past Saturday was Caring Without Draining Your Energy. And then next one will be the 3 Pillars of Profound Mystical Experience. So every month we have a advanced masterclass so that the Ignite members can actually then deepen their understanding. So we take a deep dive. So we do 15-minute programs like this, but then in the masterclass we take a deep dive into these programs and really uncover it. So I hope that answers your question, Sue. Thank you so much for asking. Are there any other questions? I don't see any questions coming through. So yes, you're welcome, Sue. Thank you. All right, so I will say goodbye to you. If you have any questions about anything we've talked about, please feel free to send me an email, or I'll see you next Monday and we'll pick a different topic. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. Take care.